Huskies, welcome back to WHTV. I'm your host Sarah, and I'm here to talk about what's new at Washington. In just a few short weeks, Spirit Week and Homecoming will be in full swing, but until then, we still have some important events to cover. The main thing this week is the SAT, on October 1st for juniors and October 2nd for seniors. With UCs and CSUs not taking SAT scores, and for many schools choosing to go test optional, students at Washington are wondering if the SAT is even for them. Let's check in with our career and college counselor to see how she views SATs.
Hey Huskies, today we're here with Miss Isasaki. So the first question is, should students worry about taking the SAT? Is it important?
I think it really depends on you and where you're planning on going to school, because a lot of places, they don't require it anymore. You don't really need the SAT, but some places still require you to take the SAT to be admitted. So it just depends. You also have to consider, it costs money, so you have to take the test, and you have to take time out of your schedule to study and prepare. So ultimately, the choice is really yours.
All right. The second question is, are test blind schools like Stanford actually test blind, and should students send scores anyway?
Yeah, so there's a difference between test blind and then test optional and test mandatory. So some schools like MIT, for example, is test mandatory, so you have to submit your SAT scores. Stanford is test optional right now, but they're planning on being test mandatory the next application cycle. So juniors now, if you're interested in Stanford, would definitely need to take that. For test blind schools, that basically means the school is not going to look at your scores at all, and there's not even a place in the application to put your test scores. For example, all of the UC campuses, when you apply to a UC, there's no place in the UC application to put your test scores. So if it's test blind, they don't see it at all.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
In other news, Fremont teachers have been continuing their efforts to reach an agreement with the school district for a new contract. Just last week, teachers handed out their flyers in the morning before school to bring awareness. Let's hear what they hope to achieve from Mr. Raskin.
Hi WHTV. I'm going to be interviewing Mr. Raskin about the union struggle with the school board. Okay, the first question. As a union rep, what are your responsibilities?
I'm one of the 4 union reps at Washington High School. We're elected by all of the teachers and other educational professionals here. There are a couple of things we do. Number one, we advocate on behalf of our members. That means that if any member feels like their contractual rights have been violated, they come to us. They always have the right to have their union rep present with us, so we make sure that all of their rights are upheld. It also means that we go to the meetings with all of the other representatives from all the other schools to decide what the FUDTA policy is going to be. And at the end of the day, we're going to try to win a good contract for our teachers and other educators for the next 3 years that's going to be fair to our teachers and fair to our students.
All right. The second question is, what are you guys hoping to achieve this year?
So last year, when the bargaining cycle began, we surveyed our membership, and 3 main things came out as the top 3 concerns for the teachers here. Number 1 was that our salaries are not keeping up with the rising prices with inflation, which means that in real terms, teachers' pay is getting cut if you factor in the prices. And that means that a lot of teachers are incentivized to go to other school districts that have bigger raises, or to just leave the profession entirely. And that means that the students are losing out on a lot of potentially great educators. The second big concern that we've seen was healthcare. We are one of the only school districts where teachers do not get healthcare provided by the district. Same problems that you see with a salary. If a teacher is deciding between 2 school districts and Fremont gives them nothing, and the school district next door is giving them full health coverage, they're going to pick the one that gives them full health coverage. Which again means we're losing on a lot of really talented educators who want to work here. Maybe that's even closer to their house, but they can't because they need someone to take care of their health concerns. And then the third big issue, and to me I think this is actually the most important one, is class sizes. The contract currently says that the school district has a goal in high schools that for core classes should not be exceeding 31 students. If you look around in a lot of your periods, you can see way more than 31 students. And we feel that's unfair to the teachers who have to do more work for the same amount of pay, but it's especially unfair to the students because the students are not getting the individualized attention they deserve.
All right. The last question is, how can the students and parents help?
So we have been passing out flyers to the parent community. We've just been flyering on Wednesday, and I can give you a flyer at the end so you can get the link. On the flyer, there is a link to a Google form which parents can fill out to show that they support education in Fremont. And that's going to allow us to reach the parent community more effectively, and therefore to inform them about the upcoming actions. Long term, we're going to ask our parents and the rest of the community to speak to the board, because the school board right now is responding, or it's supposed to be responding to the community. I don't think they really are, but we feel that if the parents tell the board that their priorities are get better teachers into our district and have smaller class sizes, we feel like we can make the board listen. There's also going to be a school board election this November. We've endorsed a candidate, Ganesh, who is going to be running. He has the FUDTA endorsement, and we feel like he's going to support a lot of these issues that we're talking about.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Raskin.
For sure.
We also have many exciting sports games this week. Today, the water polo teams are playing against Moreau, and girls golf has a match against Newark. Our football team is playing Irvington on Friday the 4th, and our girls tennis team is going up against American on Thursday the 3rd. Let's hear from one of the girls tennis captains.
Hey Huskies, today I'm here with one of Washington's girls tennis captains, Sienna Gomez. So your first question is, what are you looking forward to this season?
I'm really looking forward to playing all of the schools. We've had a couple of good matches so far, and we're almost halfway through the season. And I'm also really excited to get the team super bonded together, because we all seem to be having a really fun time here.
Great, and how are the captains preparing the team?
The main thing that we're doing is just cheering on the team when we have different matches and stuff, and we're also running drills or offering motivation or support during our practices.
And your last question is, are you excited for senior night?
Yeah, I'm so excited. One of our junior captains, Elsie Lee, has been talking to us about all the things that she's planning for senior night, and all the girls on my team are helping out, so we're all super excited for that.
That's great. Thank you so
Yay.
much.
Let's make sure to cheer on our Huskies during their games this week. That's it for this edition of WHTV. For more from the Hatchet, check out our podcast, Bearing the Hatchet, on Spotify, and follow our Instagram at WHS Hatchet. Our first print edition of the year came out last week. If you weren't able to grab a copy, you can snag one in the library, the office, or outside of Mr. Mogi's classroom. All of our articles will also be posted online, so check out our website. This is Sarah signing off. Have a great day, Huskies.
This is WHS Hatchet signing off.
Quiet in the court. Court? Quiet on set. One good take. Cute. Yes. Oh, we have to be on camera. We have to be tagged. Some other important.
Hey Huskies, right now I'm here with, okay, I'll just do it again. Hey Huskies, right now I'm here with one of the
News, Fremont teachers have been continuing. Fridge! I made myself distracted. I just wanna be part of you.